What's going on, everyone? Gig Accountant here. My name is Naz. I'm a licensed CPA in the state of New Jersey. I am also a gig economy worker working on food delivery platforms such as Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates. Referral links are in the description down below if you are interested in signing up to any one of those. Okay, so yeah, as a lot of you are aware, Amazon has recently sold or is recently has announced that they are discontinuing their Amazon restaurant food delivery business. So, in case you didn't know, that Amazon was somewhat in the food delivery in the business. They never made a huge move with their own proprietary Amazon restaurants food platform, but or food delivery platform. But they did recently acquire a competitor located out of the UK, which was Driveroo, which is a major international food delivering platform. So this what this indicates to me is that they will not be completely exiting the food delivery platform, but they are going to recede. They're going to back away from their own proprietary businesses and instead attempt to make strategic investments, strategic acquisitions, and acquire competitors who are already strong, more robustly entrenched into the space. So I kind of came upon this article that I wanted to review with you guys. This is a Fortune article that with the title saying, "Why Amazon couldn't compete with Uber and DoorDash." I don't know why they're leaving out Grubhub, but okay, there you go. So let's read this article. Amazon just couldn't deliver. The e-commerce giant announced yesterday it's shutting its Amazon restaurant and daily dish platforms on June 24th. So in a few days. Amazon restaurants allowed Prime users to order from nearby restaurants while the daily dish was a lunch delivery service. GeekWires first reported the closures. The company failed to gain traction on competitors in the food delivery space since Amazon Restaurant launched in 2015. Four companies dominate the U.S. food delivery service industry: Uber, Grubhub, Postmates, and DoorDash, making up 93% of the market share. It's a rare black eye for a company that has dominated its competitors in nearly every arena it enters. Unlike other Amazon products, Amazon restaurants didn't have a huge reach with a broad base of consumers. The platform operated in 20 cities in the US and London, lagging Uber Eats, which is in 500. Grubhub does business in more than 2,000 cities nationwide. Postmates, which filed its IPO earlier this year, operates in 3,500 cities. That surprises me. I wasn't aware that Postmates operate in more cities than Grubhub because Postmates just recently launched in my New Jersey area. So that's a big surprise for me. And from what I gathered from what I've heard earlier was that Postmates orders were pretty sparse, I guess, but that was a few months ago, so maybe things have changed. Okay, continuing with the article. Amazon restaurant competitors are only getting bigger. DoorDash announced last month it's raising $600 million and is now valued at $12.6 billion. DoorDash leads in sales in 5 of the 10 largest metro areas: San Francisco, Washington, D.C., San Antonio, Dallas, Fort Worth, and San Diego. Grubhub dominates New York in 68% of delivery sales. Grubhub also leads in the Chicago and Boston metro areas. Uber Eats leads the pack in the Miami metro area. Amazon did lead delivery sales in one area, you guessed it, in Seattle, where the tech giant is headquartered. In addition to the small number of cities served, Amazon restaurants limited its service to only Prime members, while competitors focused on bringing in customers from anywhere. Additionally, all of Amazon's restaurants' direct competitors had exclusive deals with several large restaurant chains. Uber Eats recently partnered with Seattle-based Starbucks and McDonald's. DoorDash is working with Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, the Cheesecake Factory, and Papa John's. Postmates joined forces with Popeyes. Grubhub teamed up with Yum Brands, owners of Taco Bell and KFC. Amazon isn't totally ducking out of the food delivery business. The company is funding a major expansion of Deliveroo, a London-based service that is planning to expand across the UK. In its latest funding round, Deliveroo secured $575 million. Although the full amount wasn't disclosed, Amazon is the largest investor in the project. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Um, it doesn't really say much as to why Amazon couldn't deliver. I was hoping that the article would explain why they weren't able to reach its other competitors, but it seems like part of the reason was that it was exclusive to the Amazon Prime members. So this kind of limited the scope of folks who the food delivery platform was available to. My thoughts about it is that Amazon was kind of just experimenting in the platform is and they're kind of experimenting in the space of food delivery, uh, and their main goal was always to make a strategic acquisitions of competitors. I mean, assuming that their food delivery platform didn't start to gain traction and grow on its own, and which it hasn't. So I think that Amazon is starting to execute on this strategy of making strategic acquisitions of its competitors. A lot of folks have brought up Grubhub as a potential acquisition, and in some of the articles I've read, they did mention that Grubhub stocks have kind of bumped up since Amazon has disclosed that they are terminating their food delivery platform business, and that makes sense to me that there's a competitor that is being lost. So Grubhub is going to take on some of that market space, but I don't think that's the main reason, honestly. Given the fact that Amazon's scope and reach was so limited in the food delivery platform business, I think what really is the main driver of this price spike in Grubhub's shares is the fact that the rumors going around that they may be a acquisition target for Amazon. So, in case you didn't know, oftentimes when a company is acquired, their stock prices will rise in anticipation of that acquisition. So in anticipation prior to it occurring, and when it eventually does occur, the price will move up. The So this may be a sign of the market pricing in the belief or the rumors that Amazon may be eyeing Grubhub as a potential target for a strategic acquisition, be that a mutually agreed upon acquisition where Amazon is in communication with the board of directors of Grubhub, or a hostile acquisition where Amazon just buys up enough shares where they're able to gain majority voting power on the Grubhub company or whatever is their target company. So yeah, that's my thoughts about the matter. Leave your comments down below regarding what you think about the matter. As I mentioned before, I'm a licensed CPA in the state of New Jersey. I offer accounting services, tax preparation, planning, and consulting services. If you're in the need in any of those, please feel free to engage me. My rates are subject to change and at my own discretion, but currently charge $100 per hour. So thank you. That's all I got to say. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there, and be safe out there, and happy hustling. Have a good one, guys.